Hello and welcome back to the Big Brother house. Look at it, it's empty, everyone is gone. Today we're going to do our last Facebook Live chat, and I brought along a couple guests to join me. Why don't you take a look? How's everyone feeling? Okay, we're going to have some fun. We have some fan questions that have been sent in for all of us, and let's just jump right into it. So this is from Zach Murray. Brothers. Had Tim made it to Final 2, would you have based your vote on nationality or who played the better game?
It's a tough question. We haven't decided yet. I think we would have...
It's tough. We never put ourselves in that shoe. I know, Tim, you have played one heck of a game, if not the best game in this house. Kelsey, we have so much love for you.
Yeah.
You have been integrous the whole way through. It's a tough choice.
Can we split it down?
Make a decision.
We would probably give it to Kelsey. I mean, she's been...
Kelsey, we love you.
You know, since day one, she said, you brothers are so lucky to have each other, and she's been great all the way through. And Tim, he's won before, and if she could experience that, then...
I think Tim would be happy for her.
Yeah.
And her sparkly vagina.
Okay. All right, so this is for the pre-jury members. It's from Melanie. If you had a vote, which of the final two would you have voted for and why? Let's start with you, Shari.
Oh my goodness.
That's a good one.
It's a really tough one. You know, it was really, really close. Brothers played a good game. Kelsey loved the way that she put her foot down at the end of the game there. But the brothers were compies. They killed it. They won so many competitions. They were targeting the beginning and won, made it to the end. So I think I'd have to cast one for them.
All right, where's Paige? What about you?
Well, I was happy for both of you guys, but I would have voted for the brothers just because of the competitions.
And we'll do one more. Christine.
Bros all the way.
All right, there you have it.
Sorry, Kels. I still love you, though.
Okay. This is from Joy Spence. If it were Tim and Cassandra, who do you think would have won? Why don't we ask Dallas? What do you think?
If it was Tim and Cassandra?
Yeah, in the final two.
Honestly, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. Tim's the best player on the planet. You know, he's hands down the best player on the planet, but I think Tim had so much admiration for Cassandra, and he knows that feeling of being supported by your own country. I feel like he would probably do his best to give the game to Cassandra if it was possible. And that's my honest to God opinion, and hats off to you guys. Both guys killed it this season.
Yeah.
I'll pay you later, Dallas.
Ramsey, what do you think about that same question, if it was these two in the final?
I, coming out of the house, having that unique experience, having gone as far as I did, and then coming out of the house and seeing Cass, and, this is a girl who wanted it bad. She was playing Big Brother. Sure, that came with the lies and everything, but, I think the same thing Dallas said. I think Tim would have wanted and supported that.
But, could have won on my own?
Yeah, no, you still would have been respected for the game.
And when we get married anyway, what's hers is mine. So.
Girl all together.
Yeah. Tim, we've got another one for you. It's from Jennifer Ripple. You made the show worth watching. So happy you were part of it. How different was the Canadian game than the Aussie game?
I think everyone made this show worth watching. I mean, it's the interaction between the different people that makes it great, and I think that essentially is what Big Brother is, the microcosm of society, that we all come from different walks of life, no matter what the version is, whether it's Australian or Canadian. It's just our reactions that make the show worth watching, our reactions to each other, to what Big Brother does to us. If I had to pick one, I mean, I like Australian version because it promotes people being real and genuine, showing their true sides. This version, the game, the strategy involved, I think some people become other people to think they need to do that to win. I don't like that, but I don't know.
So what version do you prefer? Answer the question.
I can't choose one. I can't pick one. They're both great, different, totally different.
Sounds like the brother's answer to me. Okay, this one's from Kate Morrow. Do you feel Kelsey floated through the game because of Jared? I want to ask someone who wasn't in the jury because you guys actually watched the show. So, Christine.
You think what? Kelsey
floated through the game because of Jared.
You know what? I don't know. I felt like Kelsey made a lot of decisions. I think maybe Jared floated with Kelsey.
A lot of my interviews are about her doing a lot of talking for us.
Yeah, she did a lot of the deciding and talking. So I think that was reversed.
Kelsey, why don't you talk about it a little bit? Like, do you think in that sort of...
I feel like with my game, I didn't really get a whole lot of credit for the things that I did do. And coming back into the house, I feel like I did have a completely different game. And I did go to Jared and Raul and say, this is how we play this game. This is who we need to talk to. This is what we need to say. This is how we need to get this done. And it's a lot of moves that were made that nobody, I don't think, saw or really gave me much credit for. So I completely do not think I floated through this game, not even a little bit.
All right. Okay, next question is from Leanne Papadiak. All right.
Nailed it.
How are you all going to celebrate? Maddie, how are you going to celebrate?
Just hang out with each and every one of you. The game makes it so stressful, but I actually love each and every one of these people so much, maybe in different ways more than others, but I'm going to be friends with all of you, and I can't wait to just get drunk with all of you. And
Unlimited alcohol, finally.
I'm gonna Tim.
Brothers, with all the money, how are you guys going to celebrate?
Couple cervezas down south with a couple good buddies.
Yeah, we had some good support back home, and I want to show them some support and bring them along for a good little ride.
For sure.
A couple cervezas, maybe a couple more.
That's it. Really.
That's pretty much it.
Sorry to let you guys down.
Thanks.
Okay, from Katrina Rose Caveza. Cass, do you regret saving Tim?
Not at all. I love telling the brothers one thing and doing the other. Like I did all season. Sorry. And you know what? I was loyal to the Threak Show to a fault. And I would have saved either one of them. So 100% do not regret.
Double kiss, Joe.
Let's get a
My
little
boys, come to my
How freaky of them.
Yeah.
Let's have a threesome tonight.
Let's do it.
That's a great chance for virginity.
Oh.
Nikki!
Very.
So what happened on that wedding night? Nothing.
I know.
Remember that time you opened the shower?
That's what he told us. Okay, next question. From Rebecca Crowley. This is for Jared. Jared, do you see yourself having anything outside the outside the house with Kelsey?
Oh, good question.
That's a good question. Our lives for the last 80 days were the game, and a part of that game was Kelsey. So the last 80 days, she's just my world, and we're all going to get out to the world where other things matter to us, our friends, families, jobs, bills. But I think she's going to play a big role once we get out of the house because we share a really cool connection.
Aww.
You guys are going to make a
Very
baby.
interesting.
I think it's deep tonight. That's Don's prediction.
Okay. Are you ready? I have one for Nikki. So
Right.
this is from Nicholas Thomas. This is for Nikki. First off, Nikki, I love you and I love everyone else. You're all awesome. So my question is, Nikki, would you ever date any of the guys? Most off Tim? What does that mean?
I think me and Tim might end up killing each other. But if I could possibly choose one person, Mitch.
Tonight's the night. We're sharing.
Oh my god,
Okay, this is from Dawn Mary McCoy. Happy birthday, Cassandra!
Hey, Nicholas.
Oh yeah, and Nicholas. I'm sure there's one coming. Not from Dawn, apparently.
Not a bad birthday.
Is that it? Oh, thank you. These are so funny.
Okay, this is from Sylvia Marie Smilik. No.
That's very
Okay.
good. Nailed it.
Tim.
Oh, yes.
Can you sing the Brothers song?
Nikki, I'll need your help. Okay.
Come over, come together and sing it so that you can both be on
Stand
camera.
Okay, I'll come to you.
Yeah, come
There's
to
no
me.
space there.
And they could be in it.
Tell me how it starts.
Yeah.
We are the brothers, we live together. Our marriage she brought us up well. He likes cars, I like music. You want something done, we can do it.
We are the Brothers. All right. This is from. Is it gonna stay? Eleni Lacopo. Who do you guys want to stay friends with? Joel.
I think I'm going to stay really, really close friends with everybody in the house. I think I had a really strong connection in a lot of different ways with everybody. brothers because the francophone thing we always had a
Yes.
strong thing, French connection.
It was French now.
Great. Cassandra, because me and Cassandra I've always been super fans of this game, and we're like loyal to a fault to each other throughout this game, even though we were talking to other people and
Even though you
keeping our
dumped
distance.
her.
Even though
You
I
dumped
dumped her and won everybody a pretty awesome reward, but individually, I think I'm gonna be really, really great friends with everybody.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Everyone. Yeah.
Thanks.
Maybe not everyone. I think we'll all be friends.
Okay,
Maddie
this is
and
from
Kelsey?
Shay.
Maddie and
This is from Shay. Ramsey, how do you think you would have played the rest of the game if you had stayed?
Ooh, good
Right.
question. Well, for one, assuming Maddie would have left that week, which is likely probably the case, I would have been alone, so I would have had the option of either working with the Freak Show, not knowing that was even a thing, or I even would have worked with Jared, because me and Jared had kind of like had an alliance and would kind of like work together really low key throughout the game. So I think that would have been the time for us to kind of just let it be known that we were working together. I would have had my options open and kind of just probably would have played both. To be honest, yeah. Had both of them carry me to the end.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah.
All right, this is from Rimsha, and it's from me. Thank you, Rimsha. Mitch, have you told everyone that you are a YouTuber? I think so.
We finally found out.
Oh, but you saw it on TV, right?
Yeah.
Go find it. The channel is ASAP Science. If you haven't subscribed, go find it right now.
Leave a comment in the section below.
I read his book in Sequester, and I'm so smart now.
And if you've enjoyed it too, please leave a comment in the section below. Yeah! And subscribe.
Enduring, sorry, enduring.
We're on Facebook right now. YouTube's best. Sorry. Okay, Marlene Saint Ange. Okay. I didn't know if that period was an accent. Okay. Where do you all go from here? Back to work and normal lives? Raul?
I don't.
Welcome back to the YYC.
I don't know. Like, I think I was gonna try to like create different things. I'm gonna just work in my new fashion line and cosmetic line as well. That's next coming for all of you bitches. But yeah, and maybe work on YouTube as well.
Cool. Does anyone else have like an answer that there's something exciting that they have
I'm
planned?
from Vegas.
Okay.
I'm
You're
21,
bright.
Cass. I can come now.
Oh, right, 'cause I didn't win. Right, thanks.
Okay. Moving on. And no one else has something exciting they want to share?
No.
Plans for the future? Okay. Tristan Wall. Question for Cassandra. Would you have taken Tim to the final two, or do you think you would have cut him short early?
You would have cut
I
me.
would have cut him at final 3 and taken the brothers or Kelsey, so I think I'm gonna beat them.
Absolutely.
I thought it was funny on taking the brothers.
I knew it.
Lied to
I knew
you
it.
too.
And I knew that.
And I knew that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's alright.
Guess what? I beat you. So.
Okay, you guys shut up. My question.
You got
Yes,
the
I
gal.
would have
You got the
cut
gal,
him.
yeah.
But you know what? Maybe in the moment, I would have just
Yeah,
looked into your
looked into my
eyes
eyes.
and saw that beautiful hair and just thought, oh God, I need to take you to final 2, but probably not.
All right. This is from Cassandra Thibault. Tim and Nikki, what do you love the most about Canadians?
Just that they're so friendly and welcoming.
Yeah.
Mostly. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, same. They're a little bit soft.
And do you
But
know what?
that's good for us.
I've found myself apologising for treading, like, for not even, if someone treads on my foot, I apologise to them. I just say sorry all
Sorry,
the time now.
Yeah,
all
sorry.
the time. Sorry.
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 Did you mention
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind of. What was the question again? What do I like about them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Anything
know.
different?
I don't know Canadians yet. These are the only ones I know. Is this representative of all you watching? I don't know. These could be a bunch of freaks for all I know.
Most likely.
They're all right. I like
The
them.
best of the best.
Yeah.
All right, next one's from Amber Franta. Brothers, glad you won. If you'd played separately and had the choice to tell everyone you were brothers, how would you play?
We wouldn't have told anyone.
Yeah, we wouldn't have told anyone. We would have gone through. I mean, for a long time, everyone here kind of, even after Arissa revealed that we were brothers, questioned the fact that we were actually brothers. So I think that we could have gone throughout the game and played the story. I mean, I grew up in a different place than my brother.
Yeah.
I have my own life separate to his. It could have worked out.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know what would have happened.
I don't know what he would have done without me winning those comps. I think he might have been.
I mean, we loved our experience together, and
it was nice to do it with him because we grew together instead of growing apart.
Yeah.
Okay, Taylor Oakley wants to know, what is the biggest thing that all of you will take away from your Big Brother experience? By the way, you all made this season so entertaining to watch.
My friendships.
Let's start somewhere over here. Dallas.
What is the biggest thing I'm going to take away?
Take away from the experience.
Well, this cast was historic. Well, first things first. It ain't easy being Big Deezy. Let me get that out. All right? But this cast is historic, and it's not just because I'm pumping our own tires, but we had international house guests here. We will be forever known for that. We kind of set the bar, and, you know, I met people that when I first, like Cassandra, I hated her guts week 1, week 2.
Hated your bitch.
The week I got evicted, I almost looked at her like she was one of my favorite people inside the house. So the more time that I grew with these people, the more I appreciated them, the more I have respect for them, and I'll never forget the moments that we shared in this house because it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Deezy does it.
Jared, why don't you tell us
So it was a
what was
question.
one of your, what did you take away from all of this?
Yeah, just that we all kind of came together. We're so many different people from different walks of life, and I think we're all just we just share a crazy bond. So I think it's the friendship mostly, because mini games are fun, but we can go play mini putt anytime. But like, it's just the bond that we all share now. So I think it's the most important thing.
Okay, Dilyar Askar. Based on first impressions, who would you all have bet to win?
Mitch.
Wait, let's go down the line then. Like, let's just all say
one name.
One name only. Just say one name. That's all you can say. No reason.
From the word go,
Once your first impression of people.
Jared.
I would say probably Jared or Mitch. That's why I put you up on the first comp as most likely to lose.
Jared or Mitch?
Mitch.
I thought Dallas, the super fun guy.
Cassandra.
Jared.
I said myself. Or Ramsey.
Since you were born, your first impression of yourself? I will win, Big Brother.
First impression of myself. Or Ramsey.
Tim.
Mitch.
I'm with Sherry. I would have voted myself. But if I had to vote somebody else right away, I think I also thought Mitch was going to take it.
I'd say probably Jared or the bros.
I like Mitch or Ramsey a lot.
Mitch.
Mitch.
Jared and Mitch, final 2.
Yeah.
Mitch wins 100 G's.
All right, Tracy Paris. If one of you could play an international Big Brother, who would do it? Anyone?
I'd do it.
I'd do it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I love it.
For sure.
Actually, I'm occasionally applying for Big Brother Mexico this year.
Nice.
There you go.
You
Wow.
have to get up. You can't sleep through that one.
Who
I
put
know.
your hand up?
You never
You
know
said yes.
siesta
Put your
time.
hand up because you said yes.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll allow it.
Oh yes. Yeah.
Hundo peace.
She's like, no.
Hundo brothers. Yep.
Okay, wait. I was gonna. So, Paige, what do you like about the other version? Because I know you're a super fan. So, and you've seen some of the other versions as well, right?
Yeah.
So, what is it? In your opinion, what are like the great parts about the non-Canadian versions?
It's just different. I like the UK and the Australian version because it's more about the audience and they, have a bit more say. But both are.
And the Aussies got to have a dog.
Oh,
Yeah.
true. Yeah, that sounds like more fun.
That's like, that
than
rocks it.
We got a kangaroo.
If we had a
Yeah.
yeah.
My pet rock sucked. Didn't even answer one.
Yeah. That's so.
We had enough bitches in our house. We had no dogs.
Okay, this is from Amber Leanne. Tim, Maddie does a great impression of you.
Oh.
Oh no!
Here we go.
Yes, let's hear.
Do it.
Do it.
Come on. In the dining room a few times to bother you.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Amber's
Like,
waiting.
I don't even want to win this game. Like, I dropped out. Like, I didn't even want to win. Like, I was like, whatever. The brothers and Kelsey can just have it. Like, whatever.
Go on. Don't have the little fingers though. Look at our fingers, they're tiny.
I know. They're so cute.
All right, Kimberly Bally. Paige, if you were in the house longer, who would you align with, and what would your strategy be?
Definitely, Shari, Ramsey, Dallas, and Maddie. Just right off the bat, they were like the best people for me in the house,
What?
and yeah, we just sort of work together.
Excuse you, you slept with me on my bed. I took you under
On
my
your
wing.
bed or
Whatever. Here you go.
I'm taking.
Yeah. Whatever, Paige, done with you. Friends off.
Paige, I got your back. No,
I got you.
Okay. Yo, you did that. And you were going to do it.
All right, Lindsay Huff. Kelsey, do you regret taking the brothers to the end and not Tim?
No, I don't regret it at all. Sorry, Tim. I think that Tim played a really great game, and I think that the whole internationals thing was no reason at all for him to not win. I think that he very well could have won. The whole freak show was sitting in jury as well as Nikki, and the brothers and I were working really closely together, and we decided we were taking each other, and I was always going to honor that, so I have no regrets at all.
Shiloh Chalk. Mitch, would you have changed anything about how you played? I don't know.
I don't think you should have.
Like, maybe, I wonder what would happen if Levita came back. And if we pushed harder. Like, who in retrospect would have brought Levita back?
I would have thought too.
Well, I guess now it's hard because obviously
Yes,
it's
on
again.
me.
If it was unanimous, we would have been here for days.
Yes.
Absolutely. No, nothing against you, Kelsey, but like I already had a target on my back, and I needed Levita back in this house. So I would have thought you guys could hate on me all you wanted, but we'd have been here for days.
Yeah. I knew you would have done that.
That would have been pretty interesting. Anyone else have an opinion on?
Yeah, I think there's a few people that have since said that they probably would.
I was one of those people for sure.
me too.
Yeah. I just knew that Kelsey coming back was just going to strengthen this.
Right.
But
I
the
don't know
sheer
why you
fact,
guys did it, really.
but the sheer fact is there's too many people that wanted to win, so I didn't want to stand up and be like, oh, bring Levita in. And I knew she was going to come in, and then that's it. I'd probably been the target the next week, so I just figured I'd stay lower key.
I did it for you, Cassandra. I knew Levita hated you.
Yeah, Tim sat there and said, you guys are all going to regret this, and Kelsey's a badass, and look where she made it.
Oh, wow.
All right, Jonah Seeks.
Wow.
Ramsey, do you think you would have won if you chose not to self-evict?
I think a lot of things could have happened, but I do think I would have gone quite far in the game had I stayed. And just having been alone and kind of having different options to do, I do think I would have gone far in the game. And maybe final two for sure.
Final two for sure.
Marcy Prentice Co. Shari, what was your favorite comp?
Oh my gosh.
The
My
shell.
favorite comp.
Not
Definitely not What the Shell. Hated that comp. It was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. My favorite comp, okay, because I was a victim of the second week, was the baseball one. Watching Dallas in that big mitt, everybody who's playing catch, you guys were so funny to watch.
Such a fun
Great
time.
comp, so funny. Joel was an amazing host. That was hands down my favorite one.
Nikki doing cartwheels all
Yeah,
around the diamond.
Tim had a
Maddie getting hit
spasm.
with a baseball.
Yeah, Maddie took one. We had some great dive catches over here. Like it was wild and so much fun. Fantastic comp. Good job.
Traumatizing day.
I didn't think I was liking Swamp too much, bro. I was leaving it all out there for sure.
Okay. Matthew Moose Sheehan asks, Raul, if you could take it back, would you have won the veto instead of handing it to Jared?
Good question.
Oh.
I don't think you handed it to me though.
That's because you haven't watched the episode.
Yeah, you totally did.
Oh, wow.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think I would have, like, if I could have won it, I would have taken it because it would have helped the three of us.
Right.
If I would have, I would have took Jared out and Maddie wouldn't be able to put him up, and then we would save Kelsey. So, yeah, I think I should have. I don't know, it's just at the moment, like I said, I just expected to, like, take care of my pack, you know, and respect myself. Yeah, so yeah, that's why. But, yeah.
No regrets.
From Shannon Evelyn Tickle. Joel, what do you think was the biggest twist that affected the house? Best season yet, guys, by the way.
Biggest twist that probably affected the house, I would say, was Kelsey coming back into the house, because you were in such a fantastic position in that point. You were in the middle group just like I was, but you were seen as more of a big strategic threat at that point, and when Kelsey came back into the house, I left with Kelsey, even though I was the one who was HOH and put her up and had a hand in sending her home. Kelsey left the game with, I think, good feelings towards me at that point, and so it wasn't as detrimental to my game as it was to yours, because everybody saw you and Levita as the ones who orchestrated putting up Kelsey and Raul during my HOH, which I was happy to be like, yeah, it wasn't me, it was all them.
Taylor Mack, what is the most awkward moment from this season?
Oh.
Who's got a moment to
I've
share?
got a few.
Well,
People would leave dirty undies just out and about.
True, like in the rooms. In the rooms, there would be like dirty undies.
Like,
Yeah.
like,
So awkward. Yeah, I didn't like that at all.
Maybe the time Cassandra took a belly shot from my belly button and there was lint in it. And there was lint in it.
No, let's be serious. It was when Phil. No, it's when Phil told Maddie about Nick.
Yeah.
Split that up.
I think it's best if you just take some time apart. My favorite part about that is just him after. Well, this was productive.
He's like, all right, yeah, all right, I guess we're good here.
Good chat, guys.
Good
chat.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go brush my teeth.
Anyone else?
Honestly, that was for the best of our game. I'm happy it happened.
Oh,
Thank you,
yeah.
Maddie.
Yeah. Any other awkward stories to share? Going once?
That's so funny.
What went on in the HOH bed between
Tim, I swear to God.
the sheets had to be washed.
Oh!
Okay.
Real talk here.
Yeah,
Who
you
put the
know
condoms in the HOH drawer?
Yeah, Tim. I think he started it.
Tim
Did you do it?
Definitely Tim.
Well, yeah, two are together.
Okay, hang on a
That
second.
was you? That was Tim.
A really
It
awkward
was.
moment was the tongue and watching Phil sit on the stairs and gagging.
Oh,
That was disgusting.
Thank you, man.
That was disgusting.
So
Very
good.
awkward.
When?
I didn't know what to do. I didn't know if I should hug him. But
Oh, he was so in the jar.
It smelled so
Awkward.
bad.
That was
I
what?
think
That was a
the
rank.
most awkward moment was when I pinned Shari's ass
Oh my
in
god.
good fun, and she greased me out, and she basically told me where to go and how fast to get there. And I was under the impression that everybody in Canada was going to think I was a creep. I felt like an idiot, and to this day I'm still embarrassed. So I'd say that's probably my most awkward moment for sure, personally.
All right, next
That
question.
wasn't on TV.
Is it on
It is. Awkward.
There we go. Awkward moment
Somewhere.
too.
Yep. All right, Daniel Mayette. Cass and Tim, do you blame Joel for not winning the Final 5 veto? How would things have changed if he had?
No, I blame myself for not grabbing you and saying, Joel, you're better with us than you are with them. We could have gone all the way, us three. So I blame all of us.
Well, I was out, so I could no longer speak to you two. But yeah, you guys should have. I was like on the sideline.
I know.
And I think that's probably my biggest mistake in the game was at that point it was kind of a defining moment where I was nicely positioned in the middle with both sides, but I didn't put my foot down and be like, Tim is crushing this competition right now. I need to show my cards.
I
and
had
do
your
that
card.
Right. I know.
I could have helped him, and I said, Joel, what card are you looking for?
Yeah.
I'm looking for this one. He just turned the other way.
If you guys had have worked together on winning that comp, we would have been gone home.
Yep,
goodbye,
done
bro.
so.
I know.
That's
I know.
why I was so close to you. I knew how important you were.
That's
Yeah.
where the
Breaking
freak
that
show
up.
crumbled, and that's where we gained momentum.
Such a pivotal moment in this game.
There was a
Well,
hug in the
people
pit
love
there.
the freak show. So.
Yeah, the
You
freak
will
show's
love
awesome.
us.
I love the freak show.
I love the
Love
freak
us
show.
for
Yeah.
the best.
Good on the
That
brothers
was-
for breaking that
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Like, good on
It
you
was a
guys.
hug.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
all it
Yeah.
took was one hug in that popcorn pit. Joel, we got you.
It's true.
Sorry,
that was
bro.
my undoing was
And it wasn't
thinking
fake,
that
though.
people were, I know, but like my undoing was Kelsey and them thinking like, okay, I wanted this movie thing so bad that they would help me out and legitimately thought that I wasn't going to use the veto, and I should have known that Phil is just too big of a competitor that there was no way he was going to throw that competition in the end to me.
Not a chance.
There's no way he's going to win that comp when I was in there.
How do you think Animal Mode
I went
turned
crazy.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Jody Mays asks, what was the one thing you missed most while in the house? Nikki first.
But what did I miss most?
Vodka.
Vodka. No. I miss my nephew, Sonny, like beyond belief. So I can't wait to FaceTime him later. Shut up.
Does anyone else have something that sticks out that you missed a lot?
Masturbation.
I don't know. I missed like
Cell phone.
being in the now, like knowing what the new music was. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. That was kind of a social thing for me. I like
A
that.
Kelsey?
private bathroom was missed.
Oh yeah. Sharing bathrooms with so many
Clean
people.
people were missed.
I just miss singing. Really
Yes,
Yeah,
so
singing.
sweet.
That was a good one. Yeah, you could
singing.
never sing.
and napping.
Yeah.
Both of those.
Napping.
Yeah, I think those are the most important to all of us.
That's
actually.
true. Singing and napping.
Yeah, those are big ones.
That's such a freedom.
And
freedom.
Yeah.
Freedom. All right, Tracy Paris. Now that Joel and Nikki are married, when do we see a Big Brother baby?
Oh my god.
Okay, so we had our
Here are the
honey.
rules.
We were sharing a room last night in the hotel, but the rules started off. This was the official honeymoon. The rules started off. No petting or touching whatsoever. And then, because it was such a late night, I was really tired. So I decided absolutely no talking. Stop. And then I thought, oh, do you know what? It's just so much easier if we just have no communication. But we actually had a really fun night, didn't we?
But at the same time, there was also the rule from the vows and from last night where there was no physical contact whatsoever, so having a baby would thus be impossible.
Because, yes,
with
we
no
did
physical
say-
contact.
But now that we've had the
What we
honeymoon,
wanted
the
to do,
honeymoon
neither of you
period
have been
is well
in
and truly
contact.
over. So it's all official, and Joel is 100% up for grabs.
Okay, Marla Dash. Jared, if you had the chance to go back and shave your head, would you do it?
No, I wouldn't have. I personally thought, because I had my hometown girl, Cassandra's had a household, that I wasn't really having to try too hard for the power veto, and lo and behold, so the biggest demise. But at the time, I really thought I was safe that week. So,
But knowing what you know now, would you shave your head for it?
no, I wouldn't have done that. I would have put more on a skunk costume and worn that all week, so the brothers wouldn't have lost. There was other variables. I had 80 chips at the end. I could have won, but I just felt I was safe with Cassandra. I wanted to win it because I was sitting in a bed of eels, but so I think I would have tweaked that competition a little differently. Not cut my hair, but taking someone away from them.
All right. Well, we're out of questions. We're out of time. Why doesn't everybody say one last goodbye? Thank you guys for watching.
Bye.
And
Thank you.
we'll see you in the real world.
What it do, baby boo?